We have feminine energy. So this could be you. There's something about intuition, being in tune. This could be intuitive gifts, using them in a creative way. Somebody is very nurturing, very creative, and very in tune. Wow, you got masculine energy on the bottom of the deck. This is yin and yang energy. Divine counterpart energy. So this is how your divine counterpart is viewing you. It's like something that you're doing is giving them confidence. It's making them feel secure or protected or something like that. Reunion. So this is someone who is preparing to come in union with you. This could be both. You could be preparing to come in union with your divine counterpart, and they're preparing for a fated partnership with you. This is someone who is getting ready to come back toward you. And they've been watching you, keeping tabs on you. Now, this person started watching you because they were trying to gather some information. It's like they were trying to figure something out. And if they started watching you and they were kind of confused, because, yeah, they were confused about something. I'm hearing controlling. So maybe they tried to control something in the past. And they were watching you, trying to figure you out. They were studying you. And it's like they realized they couldn't control something. Now, control is, the way I'm seeing this control thing is maybe they had control issues. So they've been sitting back watching you because they didn't know how to approach you. They didn't know how to control the situation, or maybe they didn't know how to control, this could be hidden feelings for you. And during this time that they have been studying you and watching you, they found out about the fated partnership. Yeah, your person was in fear. This is why they were confused. It's like they were afraid to step out of their comfort zone. And they were in an energy of always looking at things in a negative way. This is why fear controlled them. It's like they were controlled by fear and they wanted to have control over the situation. During this time that it's, say if they were interested in you and they knew no knowledge of you being their person, they didn't know how to approach you. It was a lot going through their mind. So they just started watching you, trying to figure you out, trying to figure out how can they control the situation because fear controlled them. And this could be fear of rejection. But also stepping out of their comfort zone. If your person was accustomed to being rejected or having a lot of bad experiences, not released, just pent up, they always looked at things negative. They always felt like, it's like jumping to conclusions. Seeing something that's not there. And just making themselves believe it. And when whatever you believe, that's what will happen. Like if you think of something If you think things are going to be positive, there's going to be a positive outcome, it will be a positive outcome. But if you think that there's going to be a negative outcome, it'll be a negative outcome. And some people don't realize how strong the mind is. So they were definitely overthinking something. But as they've been watching you, this has given them the confidence to release fear. It has helped them to see how much they have limited their self. How they've let not only fear control them, but anxiety and negative thoughts. And since they're not accustomed to stepping out of their comfort zone, they felt like it was more comfortable for them to just watch you, observe you, gather information on you. And they found out you're their person. Yeah. Your person was very closed off, guarded, not feeling good enough. And they dealt with abandonment issues. So they felt like everybody would leave them out in the cold. As I said, if they've had bad experiences that they've been holding on to and they haven't released, they were viewing you in that same energy. If they would have approached you, if they would have stepped out of their comfort zone and expressed how they felt about you, you would leave them out in the cold. It's like their pride and their ego just would not allow them to be open and honest with you because they needed to release this energy of fear that controlled them. We have attract. So while they were watching you, they could have picked up on your feelings. Mutual feelings are on this card. You feel drawn to this person and they feel drawn to you. When they picked up on this, it made them even scared. I mean, it feared them even more. Because that's something they weren't accustomed to. And it made them kind of feel like this could be ashamed. It made them feel like they shouldn't feel how they feel. It was just too good to be true. Something was happening too quick. And the unexpected was something that they were just not accustomed to. There's a lot of passion between you and your person. And this is why you and them feel so drawn to each other. There were also other things that made them fear the connection and not want to come toward you. And these were things that were beyond their control, so they really didn't worry too much about those things. But their feelings is what kind of caught them off guard, having to face them on top of still holding on to a lot of emotional baggage that had them doubting their self, doubting how you felt, if they felt like you felt the same. And I'm getting, immediately after this, they realized they sabotaged something. Especially if you were in communication with them and they got closed off and got guarded. and just started watching you. They didn't give you an explanation. This is what helped them to realize they're always thinking negative about something. They allowed negative thoughts to control them. They allowed bad experiences to control the way that they feel about you. The way that you feel about them. Yeah, and they realize that has to be released. They have to release control. And that's releasing fear. Fear of the unknown. Because them continuing to allow fear to control them, it's never a positive outcome. It's always a negative outlook. Not feeling confident about certain things, even if it's not a relationship. Just holding on to those bad experiences and thinking like, no, I'm not going to do that because that happened in the past. But the only reason why you're thinking about not doing it is because you're holding on to what happened in the past. You making the decision to do something that you did do in the past now, but in a different way, and have hope that things won't turn out the same, it could be a positive outcome instead of having that negative outlook. Because you're so stuck on what took place in the past. You're still holding on to what took place in the past. This is what they're realizing. They're realizing they've been like speaking or thinking negative things over their life. And when they did this with you, it immediately helped them see that they needed to change the way that they think. And they want to reapproach you. But instead, they're doing things more logically. Their mindset has changed. They've took out the time to heal. Yeah, you have storm warning. They've took out the time to heal from whatever obstacles they've went through in life and they were holding on to. Because it was only continuing to create storms in their life, which kept them stagnant and kept them stuck. Yeah, liquid courage. Confidence. These are the things that are supposed to build you up and give you strength. And if you're someone that is in tune and you found out who your person is to you and why they were acting a certain way, they found out watching you. And this is why they're viewing you as someone that's very in tune, very intuitive. You're very creative. You use your gifts in a creative way. And you use your gifts to nurture people. It's like they feel this nurturing energy from you. Positive energy. Uplifting energy. This is what has given them confidence to step out of their comfort zone. Yeah. They could be getting ready to send a text message, communicate with you in some type of way. This could be a phone call. It could be an email. But they're going to directly communicate with you. They want to clear something up or just have a direct conversation with you. Now, they could have some type of good news that they want to share with you. They also want to take you out on a date. So this is definitely going to lead to a meetup. This is something that it'll make you happy. It's like they want to get away with you, Spend some time with you with grass is greener and travel. This could be get to know you if you haven't physically gotten a chance to get to know your person. Unfinished business. So there could be somebody that's trying to go back and forth, or could have been in the past with you or your person, somebody that you broke up with or they broke up with. It's like somebody is not over something with unfinished business being here. And this is definitely like a karmic partner. This person have found out the truth about the reunion that you share with your person, whether it's somebody you know or your person know, and they're stressed out. They're having panic attacks. This person is also going through some type of money problems because they could have felt like, hey, I will eventually get back with this person if they broke up with you or your person. They were like, okay, this is a pattern. I'll be back with that person. I'm accustomed to going back and forth. Now that somebody has walked away and they did not look back, they're not viewing the situation as unfinished business. They've completely moved forward because they found out the truth about who their person is, the type of journey they're on. They've gained clarity. And if this is someone who counted on another person for financial stability, they're having money problems. This is why they're stressed out. They cannot believe that there's a reunion that is supposed to happen between you and your divine counterpart. Yeah. And they could feel like things have worked out successful for whoever is moving on from this person, whether it's you or your person, and things aren't going so good for them. It's because they were expecting for things to stay the same. So things are staying the same for this person because that's the mindset that they're in. But since change has happened on the other person's end, that things are turning out successful for them. And it's because they chose to change something. They wanted to see a change. This clarity helped them change. Yeah, somebody feels left out in the cold. But this is someone who is going to realize that they're the reason why they're being left out in the cold. This mindset that they have. Them expecting things to stay the same and never change. Instead, it's like somebody is accustomed to going back and forth instead of being able to move forward. This is stagnant energy. And if they thought that they were going to test you to get you to come back toward them or your person, take away it resonate, they were testing their self. Because the things that have took place, clarity and truth, was unexpected. So they're going to realize expecting things to stay the same, it's always going to stay the same. But when you genuinely want things to change, you have to be the change. You can't sit around and wait for someone to change things for you. That's only going to keep you moving backwards. Yeah, somebody is realizing this. Ace of Swords. This popped out on the truth. that's the truth. That's the clarity that this person is going to get. This is someone who is going to end up, if they were confused or trying to create some type of confusion because they were accustomed to the back and forth and things not changing, they're going to learn the truth in a hard way. It's like not wanting to face the truth, but you have no choice but to. It's like a mental breakthrough that you don't expect to get, versus searching for a change, or, you know, searching for a mental breakthrough. And then you gain that clarity and it's like, wow, or aha, or, you know, like a epiphany type of moment for you. Truth cut through confusion for you and whoever your person is. But for whoever this energy is, it didn't. It's like the truth have them feeling like they were left out. Why is this happening to them? Instead of seeing this as, you know, a token for them to just move forward and focus on change in their life. We have the Six of Cups. So yeah, somebody have definitely found out the truth about this reunion. King of Wands. Okay, so if this is someone that you've moved on from, this person is someone who knows the person that is your divine counterpart. And this is what is weighing on them. They're weighed down with a lot of guilt. And they're embarrassed. It's like this person is, it's like unexpected. This is unexpected, like clarity. I'm just hearing something is just too much to carry. It's that something was unexpected and they can't control it. It's like too much to face is what I'm getting. Somebody feel like something is too much to face. Yeah, because they were hoping to reconnect or reunite with you. You have the Nine of Cups. And they feel like you're someone who is this Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups. You're emotionally fulfilled. You're satisfied. You're happy. And it's like this person just was not expecting for you to move past them. This is their problem. It's like they're being forced to move forward. They don't have any other option. And they feel like trying to reconnect with you, it would be a lot for them to face. Because it's like you faced whatever it is that you needed to release and heal to move on from that person, but they haven't. All of this caught this person by surprise. This is why it's too much. Yeah, somebody needs to rest. Somebody needs to go in solitude. Somebody needs to focus on their self, turn inward with the Four of Swords. Because this is what you've done, and you came out successful. Things turned out good for you. You're definitely emotionally mature. You're not unstable. And as I say, you're satisfied. You're happy. You're emotionally fulfilled, and you appreciate whatever it is that you've went through in life. You're not holding on to it. You're not allowing it to control you. Yeah. You have the Emperor. And then the Ace of Cups. So this is your divine counterpart. They're ready to start a new beginning with you. This is someone who has matured a lot, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Three of Swords in the reverse. This person is not holding on to any emotional baggage anymore, any burdens. They're not refusing to face some type of pain. They're not in denial or avoiding it anymore. It's like they've learned from their past mistakes. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. This is someone who have been holding on to you from afar. Even if you haven't heard from them, it doesn't mean that that person is not thinking about you. Yeah, they've been holding on to you because they want to reconcile with you. They're ready to reunite with you. And that's another reason when divine counterparts pull back and they watch their person, they're watching to make sure, this could be that you haven't moved on. They're like a protector type of energy. So if they're not around you in communication with you, they want to make sure that you're safe, you're okay. So they're always checking in on you, whether you know it or not. And they find different ways to get information on you. While they're facing the things that they need to change. They're focusing on coming back toward you in a positive way. Now, there could be another person, because the Three of Cups, this could be like a friend, a close friend, or somebody been trying to hold on to your person or to you. Take it where it resonates. Like somebody is holding on too tight. They're very focused on, this could be the connection. It's like somebody could be watching to see if a person is still single. And this could be like a third party. So there could be somebody on your person's end and an ex that you're no longer attached to. Both of these people are trying to see if you're still single, if your person is still single. These are people that can't move on. And it's because they were counting on the back and forth pattern type of energy. Things to never change. Yeah. You got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not communicating with the person that you were attached to. Your person isn't. Lack of communication is here. These are the type of people that they like to argue. So if you're not feeding into going back and forth with them, they can't argue with their self. Yeah, it's like you're not talking to someone. Your person isn't talking to someone. Movement is here. They're confused. How are you able to move on? How was your person able to move forward? Then you have the Empress right behind that. Yeah. They know your person is coming straight toward you. They're definitely trying to also see if you and your person are in communication. Have you talked to your person? Have your person talk to you? It's like, wow. When is your person going to take action or something like that? Yeah. Spying. Yeah, because they know that a final decision has been made. They know that the situation is over with. And these are the type of people that they feel rejected. They feel like they've been done wrong. Yeah, they weren't ready to face the truth. But as I said, they're going to realize they're their own worst enemy, Eight of Swords. They're the reason why they feel stuck. They're the reason why they can't move forward because they didn't want change and they didn't want to accept change. They wanted things to stay the same. And this type of mindset will have you feeling physically and mentally trapped. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. This is what your person is doing now or realizing now. Using their intuition is always going to outweigh indecision. Because when you don't use your intuition and you're indecisive, you start going outside of yourself and asking for help, asking for advice. And then you end up going like in a maze, different directions, instead of just using your own intuition. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. This is what everybody is realizing. The people that you and your person have walked away from, they're realizing this. And you and your person are realizing this. You're on the right path now that you've moved on from what does not make you happy. The grass was greener on the other side. You just had to move towards that side. Your person had to move toward that side. Whoever these people are that are realizing that they've kept their self stuck, they're the reason why they feel rejected. They're realizing that they're not on the right path. They were so focused on you coming back, your person coming back. And they've watched you and your person get on the right path. And that path is a reunion. You and your person are being guided back together, not back to someone that you're not supposed to be attached to. Someone that was only testing you. To prepare for this union that you and them share. And then this right here, this service card, as soon as I seen this, I felt like whoever you are, you could be someone who likes to help people. So whatever you've done for the person that you've moved on from, you're not sitting back thinking about, I did all of this for this person and you didn't get anything in return. You do things out the kindness of your heart. And you'll be forever rewarded for those things that you've done. And things that you do for people, it does not have to come back from those people. It's gonna always come back in ways that you don't expect. From people you don't expect. You don't feel bad that you were helping a certain person. You don't feel played. You're not stuck in the energy of guilt. You're happy. And it's because whatever you were doing was genuine. Yeah, and you've released the need to know why those things took place. With doubt being here. This definitely did not make you doubt yourself, or make you indecisive, where you wouldn't know which way to go after ending out a situation with someone that was only testing you. And this was definitely testing you to see your worth so that you could heal. Whatever it is that attracted that person. Those type of things trigger growth. I'm hearing the more and more this person tested you, the more and more it built you up. But if you're someone who wasn't testing that person, this is why they're so lost. It's like you were the total opposite. You were genuine to that person, nurturing to that person. And now that they could be going through karma and not knowing how to move forward, they just feel stuck. It's because of whatever they were doing to you. That karma is going to help them to see they got to change their ways. They got to change who they are as a person. They can't keep doing things the same. They can't keep expecting things to stay the same. I'm also seeing that your person releasing this fear and always thinking negative about something, it has helped them to see that they don't have to know all of the answers. They're just going to go for it. They're just going to take action and come toward you and express how they feel about you. Versus being so closed off and guarded in the past. Yeah, they were stalking you. I'm stalking you at your house. So this is what this is. Like, they were watching you closely. They could have been riding past your house. Keeping close tabs on you for sure. It's like they wanted to make sure that you were okay. But also in deep regret for how they treated you. Can you please forgive me? You are too good for me. So yeah, they were feeling like you were too good for them. And they just weren't feeling enough for you. So they pulled back. I was afraid of rejection. I've learned my karmic lessons. So as I said, they're no longer in this energy of fear or allowing doubt to control them. Confusion to control them. And in this case, they were confusing themselves, because I said if Because as I say, if there were any other things in the background trying to create any other people, trying to create some type of confusion over the connection, they didn't pay too much attention to it. I want to make love to you. These are things that they could be daydreaming about, thinking about. It could be weighing heavy on them. It's like they want to be intimate with you. They try to bury their feelings for you, but they realize this was immature. And they want to apologize. I'm sorry for leaving you on red. So if you communicated with your person, you've reached out to them during the time that you and them have been in separation, and they didn't respond, they want to apologize for leaving you on red. It's like they read the message, but they didn't reply. And at that time, they were learning to love their self, focusing on self-love. You are too good to be true. And they cared what their fake friends thought. So yeah, your person has definitely pulled away from whatever it is that they thought was that they were overthinking. Okay, so maybe your person is someone who just did not view their self. It's like however they feel about you, they didn't feel that way about their self. And this is why they needed to learn to love their self. This is why they were so in fear of how you feel about them. Because they didn't feel that way about their self. How they feel about you, they just didn't feel that way about their self. These things were too good to be true. And if they went to friends for advice, these people placed them back in some type of illusion. They went outside of their self and they should have used their intuition. Because as soon as this I cared what my fake friends thought popped out, it was like an overload of confusion. So if they went and got advice from those friends, they immediately got confused. So we have you will get there. This is definitely helping your person to see that them overthinking things and always having like a negative outlook is what kind of kept them limited. But them stepping outside of their comfort zone, thinking outside of the box, help them see how much they can achieve, especially if they have moved past this allowing fear to control them. Whatever baggage that they held on to emotionally that made them feel like they weren't good enough. It's like them learning who you are to them made them want to do exactly what they're doing now. And that's coming toward you with you will get there. Reuniting with you.